Today we've had the chance to launch the all-new Ford Focus, and in fact we've launched 4 different flavors of the Focus today. So we have the ST line, the Titanium, the Vignale and the Active, and of course this is one of the most important vehicles for Ford in Europe, and it's obviously 20 years after we launched the first Focus, so we've been taking the opportunity to really bring the Focus up to date, a lot of new modern technology. Well, this really is one of those products that's at the heart of the Ford Motor Company here in Europe, and we've now sold globally 16 million Focuses since launch, so there's a lot of expectation and pressure on us to make sure that we deliver a Focus that our customers expect, and we've really put the customer at the center of the development process for this car. So our human-centric design process, which means that we've taken into account what customers want from their vehicle, not just what we think we should engineer into our cars. So it really is a shift for us to a next generation of design philosophy for Ford. We've been doing our research with customers. We figured out quite quickly that there are different groups of customers that want to buy a vehicle in the Focus sort of segment. So there are those that want something a little bit more sporty and a bit more dynamic. So we have the ST line for that. It gives you those driving dynamics that people expect from a product from Ford of Europe. Taut driving and great fun to use on the road. And of course there are those customers that want a little bit more practicality from their vehicles. So we've kind of re-engineered the way we've thought about the wagon. Put a lot of convenience features in, a much bigger opening at the rear, but not lost any of that dynamic, sleek roofline that we also wanted to deliver with the vehicle. So we spent a lot of time thinking about the combination of practicality and styling, so that those customers that want that practicality can get it, but not at the expense of having a very desirable vehicle. Then of course there are a group of customers that want something a little bit more luxurious. They want to be seen to be and to experience a much more kind of enveloping, luxurious feel to the interior of the vehicle. So we have for the first time a Vignale Focus. Within that there are touches like a B&O sound system with 10 speakers and 675 watts of power. So a really kind of high quality, high powered audio system for the most luxurious element of our Focus lineup. And then finally, a brand new addition to the Focus line is the Active. For those customers that have a bit more of an outdoors lifestyle, want perhaps some of the practicality and utility of an SUV, but don't want to go all the way up to a crossover kind of vehicle. So that's why we've given 4 new varieties and flavors to our Focus lineup. So when we think about developing the new Focus, this really is a whole new set of architectures that we've used to bring this vehicle together. So it has the highest levels of innovation and connectivity of any Ford vehicle to date. So the vehicles will have an embedded modem, which opens up a lot of opportunity for us to allow our customers to connect in a connected society as we move forward. So if you think about this vehicle, we see this really as that technological bridge from historical cars into smart vehicles for a smart future in a smart world. So it really does bridge that and start to make that move into much more technologically and innovatively advanced vehicles than perhaps we've seen in the industry in the past.